Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Manhattan Theatre Club is presenting the Broadway premiere of the August Wilson classic Jitney under the direction of Ruben Santiago-Hudson. And I caught up with the company just minutes after their opening night curtain rang down. How proud are both of you tonight?
I am ecstatically proud of what we have accomplished. We wouldn't have done it without MTC and without Lynn Meadow here. And we have worked hand in hand from the very beginning to make August's words sing, and they are singing right now.
And one of the joys was collaborating with Constanza, who was there as, she's the executor of August Estate, a great artist in her own right and a collaborative artist, and I think we spoke the same language.
How did this all happen for you to be one of the producers?
Well, we worked with Falkenstein on Turn Me Loose, and that was the show we did off-Broadway about Dick Gregory's life, starring Joe Morton, and we worked so well together on that, he invited us to join him and co-produce this project.
Okay. This is the first time Jitney has been on Broadway. I've seen all these productions in New York. I mean, tell me what you love the most about this play.
Well, first of all, we're proud to put the final play from August Wilson's Pittsburgh cycle on Broadway, the last one that hasn't been shown on Broadway. To finally get it here, I think is amazing. And it's a really funny show, a wonderful cast, and just a great energy.
The reality of all of this has not really hit me yet, because I've been fighting so hard to make it happen. So it's going to take a couple days, and when it hits me, I'm going to close the door like other grown men and cry.
You've assembled this incredible cast. We spoke the very first day of rehearsal. You were going to take them on this incredible journey. What was the whole rehearsal process like for you?
It was like church. It was like church or a family reunion every day. Everybody was eager, everybody was early, everybody was anxious, and everybody worked diligently, worked very, very hard for what you see right now. And I'm a very meticulous and difficult in some ways because of I always want your best. I'll never take less than your best. And they brought that every day. I never had to prod or push them. They knew what I demanded, and they demanded exactly what I demanded, excellence.
I feel August Wilson's spirit among us. I don't know how to articulate that much further. But we were doing it to play tonight, and there's a constant. It's more than one night or one burst of energy. There's a feeling that he walks among us, and especially at this time when his 10th play, the last of his 10 plays, is finally playing Broadway, and it's being received. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to say other than stay in touch with God, everyone, and keep your seatbelt fastened.
This cast, this play, this moment of history, it's I can't describe it, really.
We spoke the very first day of rehearsal. Yeah. No one knew the journey you were going to go on. Everybody hoped for this incredible journey, which it was. What was it like for you?
Intense. I mean, this is my first August Wilson play, and it's about that thing that Ruben talks about, learning to sing the song of August Wilson, and not letting him down. In other words, trusting August Wilson to tell me how he wants me to sing his song, and giving myself over to that, and hopefully rising to the occasion. Yeah.
Because you had so many wonderful people who had done maybe 10 August Wilson plays, 8 August Wilson plays.
Like Harvey, has done them all. And Brandon has done quite a few of them, so yeah. This was, it's a heavy cast.
It's been such a great time just getting it here, and tonight just is the icing on the cake, you know? It's great.
You know, we spoke very early on, like your first day of rehearsal. I mean, no one knew the journey. You sort of knew what the journey was going to be like. It was really special, this journey, wasn't it?
It's been such a wonderful, wonderful experience. You know, I knew everyone in the cast already, and just to be working with them again, you know, on this play, this is really a special play. I think it's one of his, out of all of his plays, which are all masterpieces, this one's like the crown, you know? It's been wonderful.
I can't say enough about how I feel and how grateful I am to August Wilson and Manhattan Theatre Club for this thing.
What has this whole journey been like for you with bringing Jitney to Broadway? What has it meant to you?
Well, it's as Ruben Santiago-Hudson has talked about. It's been 11 years since the day he started to try to make this thing happen. So, and all the while we're watching him work, and he said, it's going to happen, you got to believe. And so it's been 11 years of believing.
It was a journey. I mean, there were challenges and there were discoveries, and it was everything that I wanted it to be. You want to grow, and you want to, but I know I'm leaving changed from this experience, changed forever.
You know, you work with so many people who are part of the August Wilson canon. Some have done all 10, some have done 8, 6. What was it like working with these men that come with this history?
Each and every one of their work is truly inspiring. I love just sitting in the corner while they're rehearsing their scenes. Even when I'm not working, I love just watching the magic that they make on that stage. It truly is a gift working with this cast.
It feels like a real honor to get to finish August's life work, you know. We brought the last of his plays to Broadway. It feels really incredible.
We spoke, I think that first day of rehearsal, you guys had just started. What's the whole journey been like for you with bringing Jitney to Broadway?
It's been incredible. We had an incredible leader, Ruben Santiago-Hudson, who reminded us every single day of the importance of the work we're doing, the people whose shoulders we're standing on. So it really felt like just a privilege, really. That's the best way I can put it. It felt like a privilege to work on this play.
You know, sometimes you just have faith and you trust that, you know, the pieces are going to come together. And with this cast in particular, I mean, a cast full of people who have just done the work for years. There's no, you know, there isn't anything interfering with the purity of intention with the actors, the director, bringing this script to life. It's absolutely surreal, but right. Yeah.
You know what I love about how Ruben works? Everybody is on the same page.
That's right. The way Ruben works from day one is that he makes it very clear the only way we're going to get to where we're going is together. And it's, you know, no person left behind in this. And so we're very meticulous about really understanding the world that we're illuminating. And so a lot of times that involves basically a crash course in history 101, whatever decade we're in. Like we can get PhDs in the 70s because we did Jitney, right? Because of the amount of information that he brings into the room with the great dramaturg Owoye Tempo, who was his, she served actually as his associate director and also the dramaturg. She brings in a wealth of knowledge and information, and then we just absorb it. So it's like coming to class every day and just soaking it all in.
I mean, finally we get this play onto Broadway. And I don't know, I thought it was a great show tonight, a great opening night. Sometimes opening nights can be a little wonky, and with the exception of breaking the phone. But otherwise, it was great. So I feel really, really good. I'm happy. And this is history, right? We finally got this play to Broadway. It was a wonderful opening night, and now we can continue this run. And hopefully, we'll start doing more of August Wilson's plays. There shouldn't be a year that goes by without one of his plays being on Broadway.
I understand it took Ruben 11 years to get this to Broadway. But I always say timing is perfect when it should be.
Yes, I think there has a lot to do with the state of the country that we're living in right now. And I think it really, in a way, without hitting the nail on the head, it addresses those situations. So it's very topical, and it's very prescient, and it's very right now. Although it's a play from 1977, it's applicable to 2016. Well, 17, right? That's right, 2017. To be honest with you, the last time I was on Broadway was we did A Time to Kill. Yeah. And after that show closed, after reviews came out and 2 weeks later, I said, I'll never be on Broadway again. And to be on Broadway in Jitney, playing Becker, it's a dream, you know what I mean? It's I don't know, it's hopeful. So I say to all those people out there who've done a Broadway show that is closed, have faith. Something good will come along.